Hello guys, and welcome to the first video on this YouTube channel. My name is Gal, which is short for Galdur Prize, and we will do an organizational bullet journal setup for the year 2026. This is the second time I use this setup, and it worked pretty well with me, so I will stick with it for this year, but change up a few things. I use 3 pens for this setup. One is a fineliner with the size 08. Another one is the Tombow dual brush pen with the color N15, which is black. And I use a silver gel pen from Archer & Olive. Normally I want to use a white gel pen, but I couldn't find mine, and a silver gel pen is an okay color for the white one. Then I take my fineliner and do almost everything in the setup with the fineliner. It's a thick fineliner, but I think for the organizational setup it's fitting. My organizational setup has 4 parts. It has the title of the setup that I want to organize my things for. Here you can see we are in the yearly setup organizational page, and that's the title of the setup that I want to organize my things for. The second part of my setup is the theme for the setup that I'm organizing my things for, and I write those setups down before I start doing all of my setups. So I have this organizational page done, then I think about what themes all my months should have in advance, and then I write them down before I do anything else. My third part of the setup is my color palette. Here I just write down what colors I use, what pens I use. Mostly I use Tombow brush pens, so I have all the colors of the Tombow brush pens, and that way I can write down which number the color has so that I can find it when I'm looking for a color that should be the same. The fourth part is my washi tapes column, where I can stick down the washi tapes I would use for the setup that I will create. My organizational setup is inspired by a content creator that I saw a few years back, I think around 3 to 4 years back. Sadly, when I was looking for the content creator, I couldn't find her setup, which is sad, but my setup is a little bit different to hers because she used way more columns than I did. She had, of course, the title of the setup, the color palette, and the washi tape column, but she also used a calligraphy and a doodles column. And the first time I used her setup, I copied the exact setup from her to find out if it suits myself, and I found out that I don't need the calligraphy and the doodles because I can see the calligraphy that I use in my setup as is, and I thought making doodles extra for a setup that I will doodle those things in myself was not something I wanted to do. So if any one of you knows which creator I'm talking about or finds her video, please link it down below. I would really love to give her a shout out for the idea. Sadly, I couldn't find it myself. Once I did everything with the fineliner, I will use the Tombow dual brush pen and color in the sections I want to put write the title for the color palette and the washi tape section in. I do it in the black color to use the gel pen afterwards and write the title over it. That way it has a little bit of a style, but it doesn't have too much color in this setup, so that I don't get overwhelmed when I put in all the pens and the washi tape for my setup. Now I use the silver gel pen and write down the titles over the Tombow dual brush pen. As you can see, the color is written in the British English way. That is because I live in Europe and we use that terminology for the colors. I won't talk much anymore and skip the making of the spreads for the months because it's very repetitive. So you will of course see how it looks. I will make it just that you see the beginning and the end of it and just listen to the music. So in the flip through you can see we have a setup for each month and for the yearly setup, because I do mostly another theme for the yearly setup than I do for my monthly setups, and I like it this way because that way I can have a really creative way to express myself throughout my bullet journal. I use this bullet journal for 12 months for the whole year. I like it that way because I really love to just have one book for the whole year. So this is the end of my video. If you liked it, subscribe and like this video, and we will see each other in the next one. Bye guys!